Welcome to Eugene News Network. Today is February 13th, 2018, Mardi Gras.
Down in New Orleans where the blues was born, it takes a cool cat to blow a horn. On LaSalle and Rampart Street, the combos play with the mambo beat. The Mardi Gras mambo, 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 Mardi Gras mambo, 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 Mardi Gras mambo, down in New Orleans.
I'm Yoni Kuifka.
I'm Skip Robinson.
I'm Darlene Adventurine.
Darlene, I understand you have some interesting facts about Mardi Gras.
I was going to ask you, Skip, if you know what Mardi Gras means.
Well, not really, Darlene, but I've been to New Orleans, and I wanted to warn all of our the people watching tonight that if you go to the Café Monde and get the beignet and the chicory coffee first thing in the morning, be very, very careful because they coat it with powdered sugar, and many people are hospitalized every year, many tourists, because they inhaled the sugar because they were too excited about their beignet.
Oh, yeah, that happens.
Yes.
No, I think that they were inhaling cocaine.
So
maybe they thought it was cocaine, but...
So it sounds like you've been to Mardi Gras, but do you know what it means? Like, do you know what it means? Do you?
Gras
Yoni?
means big, something big. Fat,
Yeah,
big.
right. Fat. See,
Mardi.
I know what Mardi means. The nuns told me it means Fat Tuesday.
Oh,
Bon
Fat
temps
Tuesday.
roulé, let the good times roll. You're supposed
fun.
to party on because the next day you don't get to party. You have to give stuff up. So bon temps roulé all day and all the yummies and all of the tradition, the carnival, have fun. It goes from tomorrow is Ash Wednesday, correctamundo,
Yes,
right?
yep.
So then you got to go till April 1st.
Until you can
And you got to give something up.
I'm giving up beignets after what happened. That's the interesting thing is I did go to New Orleans once, and I remember the beignets, but I just don't remember anything else successful.
Sounds like fun to me.
Yeah.
In Great Town where the cats saw me, it's the Mardi Gras mambo with the beat. Shout and cheer for the Zulu King, and truck on down with the mambo swing. The Mardi Gras mambo, 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 Mardi Gras mambo, 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 Mardi Gras mambo, down in New Orleans.
What do you have to do to get those beads? I don't think anybody would give me beads.
I honestly don't remember what I did to get these.
You just woke up and then they were there, right?
That's
And
right.
why are you hiding this one?
I have
How did
heard
you
that
get
people do
anyway?
things to get those beads.
That's classified.
And also, their lovely masks. My favorite thing is the big parades and the huge paper mache structures they have. They do it, they work all year on these gigantic things. Better than Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, if you ask me.
Yeah, better than Macy's, huh? Oh, it's a party all week.
And there's all
Yoni,
sorts of scantily clad young men and alcohol and stuff.
I'm starting to remember it now.
Oh, see? So you had a good time.
And the other thing about New Orleans is they have all sorts of fascinating and wonderful things to eat. And I'll tell you right now that alligator does not taste like chicken.
No.
Alligator.
Yeah, that's kind of, that's traditional though. That's definitely, if you can find it in the, bayou, you can eat it pretty much.
I think I might eat a crawfish because I hear they're very much like lobster or shrimps.
Well, how do you think that the crawfish would feel about that?
I know when they live in mud too, they're bottom feeders.
They're called mud bugs too.
Mud bugs.
I think mud bugs, delicious with a little remoulade sauce. The remoulade,
good.
that's real.
And then there's the
yum.
zydeco, their lovely accordion music. I like that very much.
I like it too. I think it's an interesting culture.
I want
it's
to
a
go
great culture.
dancing now. This sounds like fun.
I tipped a man $5 to play me a saxophone song.
You did?
Yes.
What did you play?
I said, man, do you
On
know
Bourbon
anything about
Street?
Sonny Rollins? And he said, listen, Jim, I'll play this for you right here.
You knew your name?
I gave him $5.
Listen, Jim.
All jazz musicians are named Jim.
Oh, they're all named Jim.
That's right.
Nice to know. Yeah.
So blind Melon Chitlin is a myth?
Blind Lemon Pledge is a cleaning product.
Oh, I didn't know it was blind. But I hear that after Fat Tuesday is Ash Wednesday, when instead of these lovely masks, we have to have a dot of ash on our head for some unknown reason, which I don't know.
It's because it's to represent that you will become dust again. So it's it's to realize that you need to give up something because this is a limited engagement. So on Mardi Gras, you better forget about that and bon temps roulette on Mardi Gras. It's what you're supposed to do, not tomorrow. I mean, today.
We'll have some fun today, because tomorrow, are you going to give up anything for Lent?
Oh, I'm going to give up something. Maybe a little of the, the little drinky and maybe the, the stuff I like. But not the cookies. Not giving up cookies.
The Mardi Gras mambo, 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 Mardi Gras mambo, 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 Mardi Gras mambo, down in New Orleans. In Great Town where the cats all meet, it's the Mardi Gras mambo with the beat. Shout and cheer for the Zulu King, and truck on down with the mambo swing. The Mardi Gras mambo, 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 Mardi Gras mambo, 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 Mardi Gras mambo, down in New Orleans.
Good. Unfortunately, my colleague Yoni has had to step away because she's violently throwing up in the other room. You know, it's Fat Tuesday, and, well, let's just say she had a few.
Definitely.
So she'll be back.
Maybe
soon.
more than a few.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about.
Well, I think that's what she's giving up, for Lent. So I think that maybe, she was, trying to, hurry up before it ran out. You know what I'm saying?
Hello, I'm Kathy Crumble. I'm new to Eugene News Network, and I'll be filling in when Yoni has her spells once in a while.
Darlene has some beads that she's brought for us from Mardi Gras, and we're going to figure out who's going to win the beads because we can sell them on the black market.
Okay, so is there something you can do to earn these? Because I'm ready to give them out. Do you have a story, a little joke, a trick? I'm ready, and I have beads. Let's have it.
Okay. Yeah, it occurs to me that lately, two religious institutions, I say, which are right next door to each other, the Catholic Church, St. Mary's, and Temple Beth Israel, the synagogue. For years and years, they've coexisted peacefully and happily, and for tax reasons, they've decided to merge. And the name of the new institution is Our Lady of Perpetual Guilt.
Oh, that is so great, Skip. We'll for sure have it.
Thank you.
Marvelous.
The Mardi Gras mambo, 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 Mardi Gras mambo, 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 Mardi Gras mambo, down in New Orleans.
Wow.
So what are we going to do when we get down to New Orleans?
Well, the first thing to do is start at the Commander Palace and have a few, and then we could take a cab over to Bourbon Street and go to the Court of the Two Sisters, which is a lovely outdoor restaurant where you can just get totally hammered.
Really?
And get in the festive spirit for New Orleans, which involves a lot of silly interpretive dancing.
And dark rum, too, I bet.
That's right. That's right.
Love the rum.
I think
That's
I had
great.
that. I don't really remember.
But so, have you ever had any, do you have any horrible, fallen down drunk stories that are kind of, amusing?
The only one I can think of is when a group of us went down to Mexico and we were partying and doing tequila shots, and we decided the mariachis to sing us some songs, and we named off all these songs that we wanted them to sing, and they did. And then they wanted hundreds of dollars, and we said no, 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 and they chased us down the street yelling, "You dirty, rotten gringos," or something like that.
Oh, wow.
Maybe. I remember the word pendejos.
That kind of reminds me of a time that I was in Bucharest, Romania, and a group of us went to Nadia Comaneci's favorite restaurant, the Pescarus, and let's just say their service didn't really stack up to what we have here in the West. So eventually we fled the restaurant and ran down the street, and they chased us.
Hey, well, I have one kind of brief, embarrassing drunken story. I was asked out by a president of a bank, a local bank here, to go to an event. And I really started getting into the wine. It was a wine tasting party. And then I was really feeling it. And I really I like to talk about things like, astrology. So they walked up and I was having wine and they decided that, I shouldn't talk about that. So the next thing I know, I'm kind of plowed too. I'm going on. And he pulls me across the place into his Jag. I get into this Jaguar and I'm kind of really drunk. And so anyway, he's going to sell this car the next day. And of course, we know what's happened. So he's going fast. We're kind of low to the ground. He pulls up at my house and I puke all over his car. Yeah.
So that was you. He told me about that.
And then that Monday, I went into the bank and gave him a nice air freshener. I felt really bad about it. But he said he sold us that Jag anyways.
And now we're back. And Skip, unfortunately, went to help Yoni in the ladies' room. He slipped, and now Yoni's helping Skip. So here we are, the three of us.
That sucks.
What's up, guys? I am Michelangelo Schwab-Tholomew.
I'm Harvey Rome.
Harvey.
I like your beads.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, I want some of those beads.
See,
Did you want some of
It's
those
Mardi
beads?
Gras time.
How can I get those beads?
Well, I don't know. You must have a proposal or
A
something.
proposal.
Yeah?
Uh,
What do you think?
proposal.
What would it take to get these?
How about a kiss?
Oh. A kiss? You can have the deed to my ranch.
Oh, dude, that's all it took. Oh, shoot, load of stuff.
It's nice to meet a gentleman.
I got 2 beads for a hand kiss.
I got 3 beads here. Look at that.
Mardi Gras. I've never been to Mardi Gras.
I have never been either. I've been to New Orleans around Mardi Gras time, but we
What?
actually left before Mardi Gras started.
What were you thinking?
It was a spring break trip from college, and we had to be back. And Mardi Gras was late that year, and so it would have cut in.
But
So
you basically had Mardi Gras experience. This
we
spring
had a
break.
Mardi Gras experience. It was pretty crazy.
Yeah, I
Even
heard New
before
Orleans is
Mardi
nuts.
Gras,
Like,
all the
anytime
time,
you're there.
all the time, and they'd serve you if you were 18 too.
I want to see Anne Rice's house in New Orleans.
It's made of rice. The whole house it's incredible. They spent all that time. All right, we've had a great time here talking about the awesomeness that is Mardi Gras. We got to get going. We got to continue the party, hit the streets. Hopefully, we'll see you out there having a good time. And we're gonna end with a little improvised story. We'll see how this goes. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So we're gonna start over here with Kathy. She's gonna give us the first sentence of the story. Then we're gonna move to Harvey. Then we're gonna move over here to Darlene, and then me. We're gonna cruise through and see where we go. We'll see what happens. All right, let's go. Let's do this.
All right, I was in New Orleans and I found a black cat that was wearing a collar of beads.
Oh, black cat. Nice. Okay. Beads. What happened?
Well, I saw the cat too, actually, and there was a gray cat sitting next to it, but didn't have any beads on it at all. It was just roaming around, sad because it didn't have any beads.
That's a sad cat.
Well, yeah, the black cat, its name was Petunia because that's what they name black cats in New Orleans. It's a good luck Mardi Gras name. And Petunia has a problem gambling and drinking too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Petunia put down too much alcohol that night, ended up in detox, unfortunately. And unfortunately, this was after Petunia lost all the money it had. It couldn't afford any milk that week or treats. It buys its own milk and treats generally, and it ran out. It's a shame. But so yeah, it ended up in detox, and then I'm not sure what happened after that. I think
the gray cat was Petunia's boyfriend, and he's the one that took her to detox, and it looks like they're going to have a litter of kittens. Yes.
From that night?
Yes.
Did he take advantage of her because she was like drunk?
Well, not for me to say.
Okay, so what happened there?
Well, after the gestation period, they had 5 kittens, 3 girls and 2 boys.
Wow. They must have been catatonic.
I get you.
Yeah, that's all I know. So
That's all
catatonic, but what are they going to do with the kittens? I mean, are they going to keep them, or are they going to adopt them out?
Actually, unfortunately, Petunia was low on cash. She sold one of the boys. She didn't want 3 boys anyway, and she made $1.72, and then she only could afford part of the treat bag. Like she actually went in the store and said, "I can only have like 3 of those treats," and they opened up and they do that. They sell 1 per treat. Sometimes at the real low places, and so yeah, she got 3 treats for I think it was 39 cents. She had a little left over. Then she went and got a little bit of milk too.
Well, and Petunia did have a hangover, but you know what? New Orleans city manager said she could stay as the city cat. She's such a good mouser.
Oh, mouser.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and she's
have a
teaching
mouser.
the kittens, the ones that she didn't sell, are going to also be mousers for the city.
And she's really good at getting rid of mice. But one time, she bit a mouse and got really sick.
Oh.
Yep.
I heard about that.
I heard they make this honorary New Orleans dish that is called something like a mice creme de cerise, or something like that.
Oh,
yeah, it's
I
delicious.
want some of that.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good.
But meow 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 meow
Mardi
meow
meow Gras meow meow fat cats meow 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 meow.
Mises.
We're gonna eat all the fat meat and butter we can today because we can't eat it for 40 days. Okay,
Meow
all right,
piggies meow.
Ciao.
Mises and butter sauce.
enjoy the feast. Don't get.
It takes a cool cat to blow a horn on the silent rampart.